Hey everyone, it's Irene, the cosplay counselor, your virtual superhero advisor. In today's video, I'm going to be doing part 2 of my college application series for everything you need to know about the private colleges. Now, if you've missed part 1, I'll go ahead and leave a card up here for you to go check out. Now, this particular video is geared towards sophomores and juniors to get a head start on the college application process, but depending on the time of year when you're viewing this video, this can also be really helpful for seniors as well. But if you happen to be new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. But let's go ahead and get started. Among all the different college application processes, letters of recommendation are a crucial part of the college application process for private schools. Typically, they'll want 2 teacher letter of recommendation as well as a school counselor letter of recommendation. For the 2 teacher letter of recommendation, typically they want them in 2 different disciplines, humanities like English, history, foreign language, and then a STEM field, so a science, or a math class. And then you'll want your school counselor. Now, some students might ask, which I get a lot actually, I don't know my school counselor. Do I have to have a school counselor letter of recommendation? Yes, you'll need a school counselor letter of recommendation more often than not. The counselor letter of recommendation provides context overall on how you compare among your peers versus the teacher's letter of recommendation is more daily interactions on how you act. Now, a pro tip to get a wonderful school counselor letter of recommendation, especially if you don't know your school counselor, is to provide them documents to help them learn more about you. For my students, I request them to provide me a brag sheet. And this brag sheet includes questions to help me learn more about their extracurricular involvement, more about their family circumstances, as well as a resume so I know how they spend their time outside of school. So the more information you can provide to your school counselor, the more thoughtful of a letter of recommendation they can provide for you. Unlike the UCs and Cal States that have an A through G requirement to be eligible for admission, the private schools do not have such a academic criteria. As long as you take challenging courses and earn solid grades, preferably A's and B's, you would be eligible for admission to that university. So there will be a section in the common application where you'll be listing all the different extracurricular activities that you're involved in. A helpful piece of advice is to make sure that you document all the activities that you're involved in and label how many hours per week you spend as well as weeks per year that you dedicate for this particular activity. This will be really helpful when you start to fill it out on the common application for these private schools. So if there's anything I want you to take away from today's video, it's that you have a number of people who are involved in this process. You have your teachers who will write your teacher letter of recommendations, as well as your school counselor who will send your secondary school report, as well as provide a counselor letter of recommendation. Now, your deadline is our deadline. So you need to make sure you provide enough ample time for us to get everything all together. Don't wait till the last minute. I've had far too many students email me during Thanksgiving break or winter break telling me that their deadline is tomorrow. Make sure you communicate with all the parties that are involved in this process so that we can all send our documents in a timely manner. My number 1 tip to help you differentiate yourself from other applicants is to invest time and energy in activities that you're passionate about. When they're looking at making up their freshman class, they want students who are the best of the best in whatever that activity is. So that will definitely help differentiate yourself from other students who might focus solely on the academic part of their application. So this is the end of the video and everything you need to know about the private college application process. Future Irene here. I neglected to include essays as a part of this video. For private schools, you will write a ton, usually between 1 to 3 each. Check out each private college's website to get a preview on the topics. Now, back to your originally scheduled program. Comment below on what your first choice private school is. I'd love to see where you would love to go. For more information, please check out my website, cosplaycounselor.com, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!